I am joined by a very, very special guest. Olympic coach in 2004, Gayle Hatch, just named the world team coach for 2009 coming up in South Korea. And, of course, also the director of strength programs at the United States Sports Training Academy on Piku Lane in Baton Rouge. Coach, it's an honor to have you on the show with us.
Thank you, Jimmy. It's an honor to be here.
First of all, we got to talk a little bit about what it was like to be the Olympic coach.
Well, it's hard to describe. There's only been 2 Olympic head coaches from Louisiana, myself and the other one being Skip Bergman, who was a head coach in baseball in 1996. So pretty short roll call there.
Absolutely, and you know you're on many Hall of Fames, and so much strength and conditioning you have worked through and prepared everybody for, and it's got to be gratifying for you to see all the young athletes and old athletes that you've helped train.
It is. We've got them all over the place. I'm also proud of my proteges that are strength coaches. We got 2 of them more coming up at LSU, Alabama. Tom Moffitt at LSU and Scott Cochran at Alabama, both proteges of mine, and we're excited about that game. All the great athletes over the years, too many to mention. Maybe we can mention a special one like Warwick Dunn, who I trained for 16 years, and Brandon Bass has just had a great offseason at the United States Sports Training Academy, and he signed with Orlando Magic there with Superman in the front court. And we got many athletes from all over the state and parish has trained with us. The technology is as high as you can get. This is the finest facility that I've ever been associated with as far as strength training, speed and agility, flexibility. We've got all of the high-tech equipment that you need to be a successful athlete.
And you know, you're training guys from the youngest folks to elite athletes, like you mentioned Brandon Bass and some of the other ones. And the key, I think, as you always said, is proper technique.
That's what we start off with. We start them off with broomsticks and make sure that they get the technique down properly. Because if they're going to ever reach their highest level of strength, they have to have the proper technique. So we don't just bring them in there and overload them. We teach them how to lift that weight, lift it properly so they can get strong without getting hurt.
You mentioned some of the technology that you have, and you have training for your eyes now.
That's exactly right. Our vision training program is tremendous, and we have athletes lined up, and they notice it immediately. It's just after 3 sessions, they can tell the difference.
I've got to ask about Matt Bruce. He's going to be going to Korea with you a couple of weeks, right?
Well, that's a thrill. We've got an 8-man team for USA weightlifting, and Matt Bruce is one of those members. He's my new superstar, and I've been training him for 13 years, and he's one of the finest young men that I've ever worked with. Coach,
how can people get involved at the United States Sports Training Academy?
Well, they can come by and see us on Piku Lane. They can give us a phone call at 405-5456, and I'm really proud of Duke Robbins and Randy Linedecker and what they've accomplished and what they've given us to work with. It's a great crew to work with.
I know they're excited to have the great Gayle Hatch on the squad with them too. So we appreciate you being here with us. We can't thank you enough, and good luck in Korea.
Thank you, Jimmy. We'll see you next time.
Call the Jim Hogg Group today at 225-205-1084 or drop Jim an email at jimhoggroup@cox.net.